Hello everyone, I'm gonna be explaining the lore of the Atlantic military ship Spamton in Atlantis. First off, the outside. When I was building this, I made this kind of looks cool, but I wasn't able to recreate it here, so I just did something like this. Now on the back, this is what it is. I don't know if it's an identical, I don't remember. It has grown stone to light up at night. It lights up pretty well, like a lot of places. Like this bridge right here also lights up well. We have, as you can see, TNT cannons. They're very basic, but they work. Just it varies a lot. So yeah, you're definitely not gonna get the same results each time. Well, now I'm going to 2 TNT, but you get the point. Yeah. So what I wanted to say is that this ship was, as you can see, used to assault the main ship during a rebellion against the government. The rebels won. Next here we have a bunch of boats, mainly used for evacuations. So we can always just escape when the ship is sinking. We have these patterns here, as well as the banners of Atlantis. Probably need to redesign them because it looks horrible. Everything works. Yep. Hello. Next, we have officers meeting. Officers stand here because for an admiral, or if no admiral is on board, then the captain. Officers stand here. Of course, I'm pretty sure there's more officers than this, so they'll have to line up to stand, line up to line up. Here is another officer's place, like lesser value of lesser rank officers. Here is 2 officers' place. Here is a firefighter. They have water buckets because if this ever lights up, then they can put it out. No, I need them. Need the bucket. You. What? Here, no. Alright. Go away, I don't need you. bucket of water. Have to put it back. Put it back. Right. Here we have another firefighting place. Here we have places for more prestigious officers. Like here are the way planners, they plan, look at maps and stuff. Here, I don't know, different officers. And here is the captain and reserve captain. When one is awake, the other one sleeps. Or just they have to go in to here. If they want to sleep, they mostly come in through here, and if they want to do something, then just go here. Now this part of the ship. This is the bridge, the main part of the highest. Is it the highest? Well, yes, it's the highest. Highest part of the ship is here. Here are people who watch. It's not very effective place, but people watch from here for things like lower. Oops. Then the captain is right here, and to to steer something would be like this, and if he wants to steer this direction, he would light it to go full way, light, and to cancel that out, just like that. This is forwards, this is backwards. Yeah, and here are more people who watch. They watch from all directions to all directions, not from, if there is something happening in the distance. As we speak of watching, there is also the guy who goes here, who's here. He would just stand here. Wait, what? Whatever. He would just stand here, watch, and maybe open this and watch like this. He has more of a view. You can sometimes even go here and watch the crew too. He slept in this area so he could always be up above, and the bridge has barely any clearance. So if he wanted to, if the ship was going forward, then he would have to, or she would have to stand here, maybe even crouch. If something ever happened, they would go here and hear alarm, and if they needed to tell the captain something or anyone something in an emergency, they would do this and do this. Ow. They would have to be good at aiming. What do we also have here? This is the entrance to the deck below. basically that's it. You have a little thing over here. I think it should be pointing this way, but whatever, it doesn't have to be realistic. Alright. Anyway, here is the entrance. This is not connected to the ship. When the ship moves, this just goes away without this part. Yeah, here is a bunch of boats and emergency droid killed anyone else if they ran out of supplies and someone was really hungry when they came back. Now this place on the front of the no, okay, everything works. This place on the front of the ship. Now this part is just for visuals. It's supposed to kind of be like a dragon, you know, or being some swords here on the front, and people would like invade from this. Like they would most commonly land in the water like this from the sides because it was definitely safer, but they could also launch an attack like this. If there was land, if there was water underneath, they would jump like that. But if there wasn't any water, they would just ride this water down into the land. I think I covered everything up here, pretty sure. I think so, yeah. Now let's go underneath onto these two levels. Of course, this ship is definitely not completed yet. Still some things to do. But this is the main part. Here people would, this is obvious what they would do from these things, as well as these three places. So these would be easier to hit because you're more exposed. Mostly with crossbows if they wanted to hit farther, because you can't aim that high. I think you can aim like this. Yeah. And if someone wanted to, they could like maybe bridge up here and enter from here. However, they would have to break stuff to get here. Can I shoot from one hole to the other? Maybe. Close. Yeah, damn. Or maybe like this. Oh yeah, definitely not. But this is obviously the sleeping places. There is a lot of beds next to each other. People, yes, people did sleep here. And yes, it did stink. A lot of people here, beds here, have food here. rations and stuff, emergency weapons if anyone ran out of weapons, more stuff. I should probably put stuff in, and I don't know why, but there's a trap chest. Yeah. There is an officer's place here. Officer would sleep here. Another officer do stuff maybe here, sleep here, and wake people up. Cool music. But yeah, that's basically it for this place. There's also a bit of chests here. Of course, there will be a lot of more sleeping places on this. But this is the main era. Some sleeping places, kinda less stinky than the last one, especially since we have food here, so aroma from baking and food and stuff could help. Here people, sat and ate their food. This is like a place for people to cook. The main cooking place was actually over here because they have some extra stuff, like the chefs would be here. All the chefs were also fighters, so they were soldiers. Basically everyone who did not had a secondary role also had a main role as fighting, being the one transported by all these beds and stuff. I'm pretty sure cooks would probably sleep down here, closer to their main or secondary places. This is just a place for running, maybe doing some other activities. I don't know what I would do here. Definitely run, like walk, stuff. These are beds. You could look at people, well, maybe eat some stuff. And yeah, that's basically it. That's basically the entire ship. Pretty sure I told about most of it, or hopefully all of it. Might have missed something. I'll look a bit, but I'm pretty sure this is it. This is the ship. About the objectives. It was a lander transporter, so its main goal was not as a battleship, even though it had some cannons right here, as you can see. Its main goal was to transport a bunch of people either to a war zone, behind the front lines, or as a landing craft to land on the beaches, or I don't know where. That was its main objective. May also be used as a blocker to block the wall under construction. If anyone attacks, be it the Turks or the Greeks, the ship will line up here and block and fire along with the rest of the wall. that is currently under construction. That's basically it. What else? It took me a while to build, a big while, but I think in the end it was pretty much worth it as a result. Well, it's not finished yet. This is, maybe I'll add something here so it isn't so empty, you know. But it's basically it. Maybe imagine stuff. Imagine you are like a soldier sleeping down here. You're taking a nap before the main attack, so you are fully rested. Then suddenly the officer wakes up, attack, and you come out. Some people come out before you to help in the main landing, like this. People throw stuff, fire stuff to help the attack. Of course, you would wake up before the moment like you would see land. That's when you would wake up, be woken up. So you still had a bit to go. But you are a person who does not do that and just stands here ready. And once the officer comes down and says go, then you come out and go. People provide covering fire as covering fire and as meat shields to help you get safely to the place, and you just get out and ride it down. Okay. Enemies could also ride it up, so after everything was finished, someone would come up and take the water away so enemies couldn't get up. Or you could alternatively, if there was water around, another one method, probably a safer method actually, would be just jumping off the side and then climbing onto land. Oh, I forgot to show a thing. I'm stupid. Oh, it was down there. But it's this thing. This is a, what was it called? I don't know. Hot water. You could, have hot water there. And this was the evacuation creation. If everything was burning up there, well, this doesn't burn, but the main planks were burning, the deck was burning, everyone was dying, but water didn't yet fully come in. Then you could just open this and escape without going to the surface. This was also another way of invasion, because you could just stand here, open once the officers say go, and come here. Oh yeah, so that's basically the ship and its objectives. It was built, when was it built? It was built during the main dynasty, when the emperor still resides here sometimes, but it was built during the Main Dynasty, like not the first one, but the long one, the longest existing one at least. I don't know if it was built, but yeah, it was definitely built after this. I think. It might have been built after this too. What I know is it was built before this great pyramid here. So yeah, that was the ship. I hope you understand what I said and don't need any more explanation on what this ship is right here. It's pretty ugly, but it has an objective and it completes that objective. So maybe not the best design and not the best working, but it's big, it transports a lot of people, and it's pretty effective at its job. It's hard to destroy because there's a lot of people that are able and willing to defend it, and has many defenses of itself. Like, well, the main deck is decked out in flammable stuff. Even if it burns down, you always have the stuff below, which is not flammable. I hope you enjoyed this video. Good luck for Atlantis, I guess.